First of all, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Ruach Kadash, the wellness and to the elders and the apostles, great milestone. Big shout out to all Akim. Exodus chapter 4. And Moses answered and said, But behold, they will not believe me, nor hearken unto my voice, for they say, The Lord have not appeared unto thee. And the Lord said unto him, What is in thine hand? And he said, A rod. And he said, Cast it on the ground. And he cast it on the ground, and it became a serpent. And Moses fled from before it. And the Lord said unto Moses, Put forth thine hand, and take it by the tail. And he put forth his hand, and caught it, and it became a rod in his hand, that they may believe that their Lord God of their fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, hath appeared unto thee. And the Lord said furthermore unto him, Put now thine hand in thy bosom. So, when I was reading this earlier on today, I realized that all of the signs that Moses, or that Yahweh showed Moses to convince him that God is with him, these are the same. They have a kind of a reflection or a mirror image in there on the curses that came upon Egypt. So when God says, throw down your rod, Moses threw down his rod. Let's see what else there is. Verse 4, and Moses said, Put forth thine hand and take, verse 5, that they may believe that the Lord God of their fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob hath appeared unto thee. And the Lord said unto him furthermore unto him, Put now thine hand into thy bosom. And he put his hand into his bosom, and when he took it out, behold, his hand was leprous as snow. And he said, Put thine hand into thy bosom again. And he put his hand into his bosom again, and plucked it out of his bosom, and behold, it was turned again as his other flesh. And it shall come to pass, if they will not believe thee, neither hearken to thy voice, or the first sign, that they will believe the voice of the latter sign. And it shall come to pass, if they will not believe also these two signs, neither hearken unto their voice, that thou shalt take of the water of the river, and pour upon it the dry land, and the water which thou take it out of the river shall become blood upon the dry land. And Moses said unto the Lord, O my Lord, I am not eloquent, neither herefore nor since thou hast spoken unto thy servant, but I am slow of speech and of slow tongue. So Moses is basically saying, I'm not very good at talking to people and motivating people. How am I the person? I'm not a man of words. How am I going to be able to convince all these people to follow me? And the Lord said unto him, Who hath made man's mouth, or who maketh the dumb or deaf, or the seeing or the blind? Have not I the Lord? So the Lord is saying, it's in my power to control whether you are slow of speech or fast. Now therefore go, and I will be thy mouth, and teach thee what thou shalt say. And then Moses said, and he said, O my Lord, send, I pray thee, by the hand of whom thou wilt send. Let's see what the note says. Send. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Moses, and he said, Is not Aaron the Levite thy brother? I know that he can speak well. And also, behold, he cometh forth to meet thee, and when he seeth thee, he will be glad in his heart. So basically, he's saying, the Lord is saying, I can teach you what to say. But then Moses turns around and says, oh my Lord, if you teach, let the person who you send teach me how to speak properly. Or, and that's just a bit annoying because the Lord has already said to Moses, I can teach you. And so the anger of the Lord, chapter 14, was kindled against Moses, and he said, is not Aaron the Levite thy brother? I know that he can speak well. And also, behold, he cometh forth to meet thee. And when he seeth thee, he will be glad in his heart. And thou shalt speak unto him, and put words into his mouth, and thou will be thy mouth, and will be, and with his mouth, and I will be with thy mouth, and with his mouth, and will teach you what ye shall do. And he shall be thy spokesman unto the people, and he shall be to thee instead of a mouth, and thou shalt be to him instead of a God. So he's like, okay, you want to do it the silly way? You and Aaron are going to go out, and I will speak to you, and you will speak to Aaron, and Aaron will put it into nice words for the people. Instead of me just doing it straight with you. Now, if that's what you want, you can take Aaron. So, just goes to show that when the Lord sends you to do something, don't rely on your own abilities. He won't put anything before you which you can't do, or which he's not prepared to help you with. Right, I'm going to shut off there.